my name is Emma, and this is my persuasive speech about why parents should not let their kids have social media. Imagine a 12-year-old who spends hours scrolling through social media and they compare their life to the filtered perfection of all these people who look perfect and don't have any issues, and they just have a lot of self-comparison being used, and they can lose a lot of sleep over the online validation. Parents' choices can significantly shape a child's mental health, self-esteem, and even the future habits they have. Social media from the outside may seem harmless, but there are many hidden dangers that are alarming. Some of the main points I'll be going over is how social media can harm kids' health, how it exposes children to inappropriate and dangerous content, and how it can hamper their ability to develop healthy interpersonal skills. Social media can be a big harm to kids' mental health. There's a lot of evidence to mental health decline, and studies show that social media use is linked to increased rates of anxiety and depression and low self-esteem in children and teens. And according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, adolescents who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media face double the risk of these health problems. Things like social comparison, cyberbullying, and fear of missing out, also known as FOMO, are also main contributors to these mental health problems and are unfortunately an everyday issue for a lot of kids in America. Social media can also expose children to inappropriate and dangerous content. There's a lot of content on social media that's unsuitable for the young minds. And platforms expose kids to the sexual, violent, and a lot of other harmful content. And these platforms also have algorithms that prioritize sensationalism, which can be misleading or damaging. Because of this, kids can unknowingly put themselves at risk by sharing personal information. And there's also a lot of online predators that come with this. The FBI has reported that over 50% of online sexual exploitation are within the ages between 12 and 15 years old. Social media can also hamper healthy social development. It has a major impact on interpersonal relationships, and because of the overuse of social media, this can lead to social isolation, which also can lead to kids replacing face-to-face conversations or interactions with digital ones. So instead of kids going outside and playing with their next-door neighbor at the playground or going to have lunch, a lot of kids nowadays, they stay inside on their tablet or their computer and they play video games or they just watch TV and they self-isolate so they don't have face-to-face interaction. And according to a survey, 22% of teenagers log on to a social media app more than 10 times a day. And children from ages 8 to 18 spend over 7.5 hours a day using media sites outside of school. Although there are many negative effects that social media can have on adolescents, some can argue that social media can teach kids digital literacy and help them connect with other peers that they might not be able to connect with in the outside world. And while those benefits do exist, they could probably be achieved through moderate age-appropriate platforms and supervised online activities without the risk that comes with mainstream social media. Parents should not allow their children to use social media due to its detrimental effects on mental health, exposure to harmful content, and the setback that it can have on social development. By taking an active role in your child's digital life, you can prevent many negative effects that social media can have. You can delay social media access until you feel they are mature enough, and you can also probably provide alternative and healthy ways to help them connect with others. By protecting your child's well-being now, it will help them grow into a healthier, happier, and more confident adult. Don't let social media be the gateway to unnecessary struggles in their formative years.